All right, so I just got my SteamDeck to connect to my MetaQuest 3 via USB-C. Here's how I did it. So the first thing I did was I Googled USB camera APK for MetaQuest. But now I'm on my way back home. Then you're going to want to open SideQuest, which I'm going to assume you already have if you are doing this type of tinkering with your Quest anyway. But if you don't, there's tons of other tutorials out there on how to install SideQuest. And connect your Quest to your computer. Then you're going to want to click on this button here and install that APK file that you just downloaded. All right, now let's talk about the hardware you're going to need, because this is actually where I got stuck. You're going to need to turn your SteamDeck's USB-C out into an HDMI. So I got this awesome cord on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description. It's basically just a USB-C into an HDMI, and it's like, I think 6 feet long or something. It's perfect. Now we need to take that HDMI signal and turn it back into USB-C to go into our MetaQuest. This is the mistake I made. I thought I could just use any HDMI to USB-C capture card, but that's not totally true. You specifically need a capture card that is OTG. I don't even know what OTG means, but I heard it mentioned in passing in some of the research that I was doing on how to do this. So I just thought I'd do one more cheap Amazon order and give this one a try. It came the next day, I plugged it in, and it immediately right away showed up in the USB camera app. Oh, I guess I should also mention like how you actually access the USB camera app. All right, so this is actually it here in my recents, but since you've obviously never opened it before, you go to library, you make sure you're in unknown sources, and USB camera. And this is, obviously I don't have anything connected right now, but let's plug in our SteamDeck. And there it is right away. I think the first time I did this, I had to enable some permissions or something, so keep an eye out for that if for some reason yours isn't connecting. And obviously that's not the best screen in the world to be playing this on, so let's click on the corners. And you can make this basically whatever size you want. That's more like it. And this game is called Nuclear Blaze. It's a game that just came out, and it's pretty great. I think it's $6 on Steam right now. It's actually like the funnest game I've played in a while. And as you can see, that's no internet. I don't even think I have Wi-Fi connected right now. That's literally just hardwired into my SteamDeck. And this works too. I did try it. I plugged that same USB-C into my iPhone, and my iPhone came right up on here. So if you wanted to watch, obviously there's a Netflix app on MetaQuest already, but they don't have the ability to save downloads on there. So for flying, I like to download movies onto my phone, and then now I can just connect my phone right into this, and I can watch those movies on whatever size screen I'd like. Like I said, I travel a lot for work. I'm a filmmaker. I go all over the country shooting television commercials and things like that. And the SteamDeck itself has been awesome for traveling. But when I'm on an airplane flight, you're holding the SteamDeck and you're inevitably holding it in your lap, so your neck is kind of looking down, which starts to strain on like a long flight, obviously. So the most common solution out there are these guys. They're called the Nreal Air. And these work a similar way. They look like sunglasses. They have little monitors in each eye, and they just connect by a single, simple USB-C wire. But the actual experience of using them is like not even close to what I just experienced on the MetaQuest 3. If you try the Nreal Air out, the first thing you'll notice is that it's not tracking your head in 3D. So while you are looking at a screen, that screen is mounted to wherever the glasses are pointed, which can honestly be a little disorienting. If you're on an airplane and you want to look out the window real quick, it's like the whole screen just goes with you. And even bumps and stuff, it's not the best experience. They do sell a little dongle. They do have like a little, it looks like a power bank, I forget what they call it. But basically you plug that in as well, and that gives the sunglasses the power somehow to be able to spatially track your head movement, so then it will kind of keep the screen in one place. But it kind of overcomplicates it with wires, because now you have a third device in the mix. And it's a big, to me, it feels like it's a big screen, but it's just too far away. Like when I'm in an airplane, it feels like it's a pretty big screen, but it's maybe like, I don't know, 7 or 8 aisles up in front of me. Whereas when I'm playing that game I just played on the Meta Quest 3, it feels like there's a decent sized screen, or really however big or small I want it to be, just like a comfortable like 5 feet in front of me or something, you know? I've been using these for a long time now. I've actually had the original version back when the company was called Nreal Air. And so I've done like 40 plus flights with these, maybe even 50 plus. And that experience I just had on my Quest 3 blows these out of the water. Like I never want to pick these up again. I'm immediately putting them on eBay right now. All right, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like the video and consider subscribing. I hope you were able to get your Steam Deck working on your Quest 3. If you didn't, leave any questions you have or anything like that in the comments. I'm pretty good about responding to those. So, I'll see you next time.